you've seen the proof for cosine of a sum and sine for a sum. Now, to find the tangent of a sum, I'll write down what its identity is. It's tangent of the first angle plus tangent of the second angle divided by 1 minus tangent of u times tangent of v. Tangent u, tangent v. This is the tangent of a sum. Now I'm going to show that this equals this. And to show that, I'm going to use both of these identities and do a little bit of wiggling until it eventually turns into this, just like we've been doing. So, tangent of u plus v equals the sine of u plus v divided by the cosine of u plus v. And, well, what do I know about these things? Well, I know what sine of u plus v is. That is equal to sine u cos v plus cos u sine v, all divided by cosine of u plus v, which is cosine of u cosine of v minus sine of u sine of v. Okay. And we stare at this and we say, well, I don't see any tangents. So how could I get tangents out of this? Because I want my answer to have tangents in it. So let's see. Looking at the answer, I see that I have a 1 in my denominator. And the other part of my denominator has tangents in it. Well, I know tangent is sine divided by cosine. So maybe if I divide everything by cosine, I can get tangents to appear. Well, so in order for this to be 1, I need to divide it by cosine u and cosine v. So we're going to multiply this thing by a really, really fancy 1. 1 over cosine u cosine v divided by 1 over cosine u cosine v. Now this number is just 1. It's got a lot going on, but let's see what happens when we multiply this thing by the number 1. Well, let's go through the denominator first. The denominator is actually a little bit easier to see what happens. This term times 1 divided by cos u cos v is 1. Because this number is the reciprocal. They're the reciprocals of each other. Minus sine u sine v divided by cos u cos v. Sine u sine v over cos u cos v. Well, this is sine u over cosine u times sine v over cosine v. Well, that's just equal to tangent u tangent v. So again, this one times this is equal to 1. This one times this is equal to tangent u tangent v. And the minus is still there. Okay, what about the numerator? What happens up here? Well, let's see. Oops, I missed my sine of v. Okay, so we have sine. Okay. So let's figure out what this numerator is. Sine u cosine v divided by cosine u cosine v. And then this one plus cosine u sine v divided by cosine u cosine v. Okay, so what do we got here? Well, there's a cosine v and a cosine v here, so those cancel. Cosine u and a cosine u here, and those cancel. So what are we left with in our numerator? Sine u over cosine u, tangent, plus sine v over cosine v, tangent of v, tangent u over plus tangent v, divided by 1 minus tangent u, and that's what. There's our angle sum identity.